welcome. I have to redo these because apparently there's no erase button on these videos. So I'm starting over again, but that's okay. I'm doing it for you guys. Here we go. We're going to look at these numbers here. Let's see if we know what's going on. And this one here is saying, remember, this is just saying, hey, let's use the f function and plug in 2. So when we do that, we get 2 plus 2 over 2, which is 4 over 2, which is 2. And then I'm plugging in a negative 4 into there. So negative 4 plus 2 over negative 4 gives you negative 2 over negative 4. Remember, negative divided by a negative is a positive. So that is plus 1/2. So that gives us 2.5 as our answer. Let's go ahead and look at this one. For this one here, what I'm doing is saying that I want this to equal 3. So if I go ahead and just move over the negative 2, I end up getting 3 to the x is equal to 1. Now, on the first day of school, you had quite a few different problems in terms of what little guys that you could put into this guy that would make this whole answer equal to 1. You can always use your calculator, just guess and check. Try it out, see what happens. You don't have to go very far, probably, to figure out that when you plug in 0 into that, you do get a 1 for your 3 to the x power. So again, this is your special little guy that 3 to the 0 is equal to 1. All right, let's look at number 26. 26, same idea. You're saying now that this guy is equal to negative 1. So I'm going to multiply both sides by x. Those cancel. And I'm going to move this x over here, which would give me 2x, and move this guy over here, which would give me negative 2. So x is equal to negative 1. So very, very strange that in this particular case, when you put an input of negative 1, you actually get a negative 1 out as well. Kind of a special little scenario here that's working there. All right, here's our guy here, our x plus 2. And we're trying to figure out what can we plug in here that would be a problem, that would make it not work. And negatives are fine in fractions, that's not a problem. Fractions are fine within fractions, you can plug things in. Zeros, I don't know if you guys are remembering, but zeros sometimes are a problem. If I plug in a 0 here, I end up getting 2 over 0. And if you plug that into your calculator, it says error. And there's a lot of different reasons why it doesn't work, but essentially you're taking 2 items and splitting it into 0 parts, which is just impossible. You can't split something into nothing. You can keep it there, which would be 1 part, but you can't split it into no parts. So you can't have 0 as a denominator. Okay.